We have team coverage of this today. ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Zach Fuentes was at a teachers rally. But let's start with ABC 7 News reporter Luz Pena, who just heard from the superintendent. Luz.
Yes, Kristen and Karina, the strike continues in San Francisco, but today Superintendent Maria Su seemed more hopeful, saying they are making progress, yet the main issues on the table remain wages and health care.
We have a few remaining articles that we need to close today. Health care, salaries, and special education work. Our proposal needs to be aligned with the recommendations of the third-party neutral fact-finding report. Under my leadership, SFUSD is on course for fiscal recovery. We do not want to derail that really hard work that we as a community have done.
Superintendent Su said they did reach an agreement for AI regulations, housing support for educators and special education contractors. The San Francisco Unified School District is facing a $100 million budget deficit for the next school year. On Monday, thousands of educators rallied outside of City Hall. San Francisco educators said they want a 4.5% increase in wages each year for 2 years. Initially, the district offered 2% raises for the next 3 years, but now they have offered a 3% increase each year for the next 2 years. Now, this is the first teacher strike in San Francisco since 1979. Again, a second day of close to 50,000 students in San Francisco not going to school for a second day. Live in San Francisco, Luz Pena, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Luz, thank you. And while there has been progress in negotiations, the union says some of its key demands still have not been met.
ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Zach Fuentes is live in San Francisco. He's been talking with teachers about their concerns and what they say they need. Zach.
Yeah, we've heard from teachers and also the other workers represented by this union, too. That includes social workers, school psychologists, and they all say they'd rather have class back in session instead of being out on the picket lines. But they say this is what it's going to take for them to get the deal that they want. It's a deal they insist the district can afford. It is day 2 of San Francisco's first teacher strike in nearly 50 years. The school closures difficult for families.
We have a lot of kids in this district that rely on school for meals. We have a lot of parents in this district who have told us they don't have a place for their kids to go.
The United Educators of San Francisco said this strike has been necessary, but also difficult.
I'm one of their safe people at those school sites, and so it is really hard.
The union said the district can afford to pull from its reserves.
Because our union has worked really hard at looking at the budget. They're not going to just make this like wild proposal and think that we're just going to get this, right? These are really smart people, they're educators, and so they've really crunched the numbers.
The educators say the support from the parents and community has been overwhelming. The SF Parents Coalition said it supports the educators getting a fair deal, but wishes it could be done without a strike.
We really want the kids in school. Both sides of this negotiation are really smart people, and I know they can get this deal done while the kids are back in the classroom.
The Educators Union said after more than 11 months of trying to reach an agreement, a pause on the strike would not make the school district act faster.
Homework was due at midnight, and they're coming at 11:59, scrambling. They had so much time to come to the table.
Now, the SF Parents Coalition, who you heard from just a short time ago, has sent a letter to both sides. It's been signed by hundreds of families, and they are urging both sides to continue negotiating, to not take a pause, to not stop, and to continue negotiating so that they can come to an agreement. We are live in San Francisco tracking development. Zach Fuentes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.